Hey, how's it going? ZmanTheTech here. I want to thank you for tuning in to Snowly Games. As always, I appreciate you very much. And yeah, as you can see, we're going to be taking a look at snowboarding the next phase. Just a quick look, kind of, let you know what it's working with. And, I'm sure you might have seen it on the eShop and it's kind of like, I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. I'll give it this. It's actually, it's fairly entertaining. It'll keep you busy. It's really challenge heavy. It's challenge based, but you can still have a little fun while you're trying to achieve the challenges. So, oops, I think it's going into demo mode here, but that's fine. I'll let you go ahead and see the demo here and kind of get an idea of what to expect here. So yeah, there's like these sections where you collect a certain icon that triggers a cinematic view. And whatever tricks you do coming down off of one of those jumps, as you can see there, it'll basically take multiple pictures of you performing the move there. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, there's these like special gems you can collect on each level. They're really hard to get though. They're hard to reach. So just keep that in mind. And yeah. As you can see, we have a career mode, which is they're going to be like pretty much the bread and butter of everything. You got split screen multiplayer. I want to say it's just up to 2. I haven't really tried to see if there's any more. I want to say it's just 2 players. You have arcade mode, which is still challenge based, but it's a lot harder. You have customize, and you have vehicles. I'm not sure what this vehicles thing is. I mean, as you can see, there's snowmobiles, transport cat, and a teleport heli. So I'm not really sure if that's like something you can actually control, or it's something that basically is just an aesthetic, like a background thing. You choose which one you want based off the colors. Not too sure about that, or at least maybe I haven't gotten far enough yet. Customize is pretty cool, so you can kind of choose how you want to look and everything, if you have it unlocked, and it's available. I'm actually using a different profile right now, my kind of like my burner profile, whenever I want to showcase a game that I've already got into, and I don't want to like erase my progress and things like that. So on my main file, the ZmanTheTech file, I definitely have gotten quite a distance into it. So anywho, let's go ahead and show you career mode here. Alright, welcome to career mode. Let's see if you have what it takes to ride with the best, blah blah blah. This is the map screen. From here you can see what run zones you have available to ride. Okay, so the first area is called Green Line, and as you can see here, we have a few areas of the mountain that we can basically shred on. So alright, this is your pre-run screen. Here you can see your missions and rewards. Okay, so basically the bronze mission here is collect 7 green geotags, get 1 second of air on a single jump, easy stuff, and a score of 1000, which like I can do that in one move basically. So so this one should be relatively easy, and right now we're level 1. So yeah, the higher the level, the more gear that you unlock. Thankfully it definitely has a nice unlock system. There isn't any DLC as far as I know, so it's all unlock based, which is old school and very much welcome. Alright, use the left stick to turn. Try collecting geotags. I've left on the runs for you. Okay, then we only have to get 7, so yeah. Okay, so as far as the controls, they're pretty responsive. It's a little wonky when it comes to okay, we got those. It becomes a little wonky when it comes to some of the movements, or like when you're in the air and things like that. There we go. And it and basically, yeah, you can perform your flips and your 360s and above rotations with left and right, and then flips with up and down. The face buttons all do a different grab, and if you hit a trigger with the face button, it'll make a tweaked version of that grab. Okay, and we've already unlocked something, and we pretty much hit all our marks on the missions, because that was like a very easy one to do. So eagle horn, land a single backflip 2 times in a run, get 5 seconds of air, and then 7,000 points. Okay, single backflip. It's really easy to do the rotations, so be careful. Alright. Alright, use the left stick to flip and spin in the air. Grab your board in the air by pressing A, B, X, Y buttons. Hold on to grabs for a higher score. Okay? Alright. And the cool thing is, pretty much any button you can use to kind of scrunch up and gain more speed for your jump. Okay. I double backflipped. See, you gotta be careful. It's a little too easy to do that, unfortunately. But it only wanted to do 2 times, so yeah, we've got that, and we already got the score, so. Okay. Okay, run missions completed, bronze item reward, long track snowmobile. I'm telling you, if you could actually ride those, I think that would be add a whole nother dynamic to the game. You know, I think that'd be really cool. Because you don't have too many snowmobile games that are decent anymore, like we used to back in the days of like PS1 and things like that. And the jet ski games as well, you know, has become kind of sparse. You don't really see too many of those either. Now there is a game that I covered recently. Well, not recently. It was a while ago. And I covered it quite some time ago for Wii U and for Switch, and that was Aquamoto Racing Utopia, which is actually fairly decent. It was pretty good for what it was, because you don't really have those kind of games right now, like traditional jet ski games. You know, you have Riptide, which is still a really awesome game. Very arcadey, but it's still pretty good graphically and physics and everything, and the water looks nice. But yeah, anywho, the same folks that make Aquamoto Racing Utopia, they also make a Snowmoto game, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's called. So definitely look into those if you know that's something you want to look into. Let's see here. Change the camera view. Do any trick off the photo jump. 15,000 points. Okay. Okay. Alright, press down button to toggle camera views. Whoa, that's crazy. I don't really see the appeal of that, or how that's doable in any way. Oh, I missed it. I'm supposed to hit the other one. Do any trick off the photo jump. Yeah. Came out pretty cool. And that was the last jump. So that worked out. Okay. Level 2. And it seems to equip the new items as you unlock them, which is, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it's okay. New zone unlocked. Okay, cool. Hosamine. Now, one of the important things to know, especially if you're a completionist, is that, as you can see, there's a ratio next to each area that you snowboard in. So, but if we go back to Candy Bowl, we have a whole nother tier. We have the silver missions, and I want to say there's gold missions and so forth. So yeah, so just because you open up a new area, don't forget that you have to go back and you know, complete other challenges here. They're a little bit harder, but that's how it works. So just to, you know, go a little bit forward here with it, we're gonna go ahead and try this one. So collect 15 green geotags, get 3 seconds of air in a single jump, and 25,000. Okay, so that's not too bad. Get some water here. British Columbia. Okay, toggle camera views by pressing down, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't need to do that anymore, so I'm not too worried about it. So some of the informational triggers are just applicable to the level itself. So you might see some of that stuff multiple times, you know, just kind of bear with it. And you don't have to achieve everything on the first run, you know. You can at least do one at a time. And they're not very long runs, as you can see, so there is that as well. So just keep that in mind. All right, so 3 seconds of air in a single jump. I could have did that, but somehow I missed it. Okay, and we'll try to get the points here. Okay, got 3 seconds of air. I was trying to get the points there too. Okay, 25,000 points. Let's go ahead and do it. And these things contribute to points as well, as you can see, so keep that in mind. It's never a bad thing to try to collect them as you go, especially when you're not around a jump or anything like that. Okay. I'm just leveling up. It's just it's a really long process of unlocking things. So just literally just by playing the game, you'll unlock everything as you go, and it doesn't take long to do, which is pretty cool. So, you know, when it comes time to that, you know, multiplayer aspect, you know, you want to customize some things, and you know, as far as how you look and, you know, what board you have, you know, you have that flexibility the more you play single player. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, so the other tiers won't unlock until you finish everything else. But yeah, I'm not gonna make this a long video. I kind of just wanted to showcase what to expect with snowboarding the next phase. You know, see if it's something that you might be interested in. I think it's okay. I definitely think I would like to know more about the snowmobile and helicopter aspect. You know, maybe there's some sort of mini game or a different style of play with the snowmobile. And I think it would be I think it would definitely benefit from like longer courses. Kind of going back to the days of like Cool Borders and what is it? Cool Borders and 2 Extreme, 3 Extreme. You know, they had more than just, you know, one particular sport. It was like a mix of things, but more so, you know, Cool Borders. And 1080 was okay. It had a bit of a learning curve as far as like how to land. For whatever reason, I just could not figure out how to land properly in that game. I'd always fall. Like, I get a nice trick going and then end up freaking just falling, just busting. So but yeah, so I would say Cool Borders is definitely more of the route you want to take. As far as simplicity, ease of use, you know, how easy it is to jump into, so to speak. It's very simple controls. Let's go to options real quick. All right, so if you go to controls, yeah, and it'll tell you right there, no matter what style you're using. Right now I have a Pro controller, so it's showing me those. But yeah, you can do single Joy-Con, which is pretty cool. So you have your Switch with you out and about. You can play with a friend, split screen with just a Joy-Con, which is pretty nice, and so forth. So yeah, take a look at the credits. Thank the folks that put time in to work on this. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it, for what I wanted to showcase for snowboarding next phase. I'll probably have a separate video showcasing how well the split screen works, how it runs and everything like that. I don't have anyone with me at the moment to test it out, so you'll be on the lookout for another video showcasing specifically that sometime in the near future. And yeah, if you like what you saw, definitely like, comment, subscribe. Remember to keep it locked to SnowLink Games for all of your indie game, third-party game tech review coverage, and sometimes Nintendo and retro games thrown in the mix. Have a good one. Take care.